10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Necrophos.
Radiant team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Ten
I am.
seconds remaining.
That's some nice praise.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Do you even know what you're saying?
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I doubt it's Council's hero.
10 seconds
I think
remaining.
it's more likely to be thrown safe lane or off lane.
Radiant
But,
team ban.
you know, we'll see what they read the situation as. Necro is more of a... You throw it mid if it's going to do okay, but you don't plan on having it go there. It's just a versatility thing. In my opinion, at least. It's also pretty good against
10
Prophet in the
seconds
lane.
remaining.
Because, you know, you actually have a form of inherent regen, which means his harass is
5
dealable with.
seconds remaining.
A lot of heroes don't have that. Cheese trap. Yeah, really good.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Oracle.
Saxa's pretty good Oracle as well.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think now you want a support that has potential to deal with these heroes. Yeah, Sinus is the one that stops the saving supports coming into play. Pretty good.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You just can't go on him. Unless you have some insane amount of burst damage and you have the global to back up the initiation. And so far, their initiation's mostly going to come through Earth Spirit, so I think they need an additional initiator. But whichever matchup is better. I'd presume Elk goes mid most of the time, but if they pick like a Timber to go mid, then the Necro can just go mid. It's more the level situation. Like in a safe lane, you're normally pressured more. Oracle's not going to be that hero this game, though. He's going to sit in a lane, most likely. So, Alk doesn't like being underleveled.
10 seconds remaining.
You know, getting level 6, and then depending if you want to max the acid spray or max the greed, depending what you want to accomplish, it speeds you up a lot getting the levels.
Radiant team pick. Dire team
But
pick.
end of the day, it's more matchup based. Like now they see a Timbersaw, so they'll probably be persuaded to maybe move the Elk away from his lane. But then they also have this potential for a really strong aggro lane with Weaver, Earth Spirit, and Silencer, which he doesn't want to go against either.
10 seconds remaining.
So right now, I think Rocket Scientists have a drastically better draft than the first game, because the heroes match up really well against what they're playing against. It's just how well they execute. It's fine for Necro most of the time. Like, the thing is, if it's mid, Timber's gonna get level 5, and then he's gonna sit under your tower, tank the tower, and also hit you, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Maybe when you get level 6 and you get a hero come in, you can. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, Timber's just an annoying hero to lane against, regardless. GG. That's your fault, dude.
Enchantress.
You may now select your heroes.
Offlane Lynch? I don't think it's a carry hero, but it's a really good offlane hero. You have so much pressure. And you also have a Shaker who can block the wave for you so you don't get killed level 1, and then you can go back and get the double creeps. I like the idea a lot. Kind of surprised Cancel isn't playing the Elk, but the team dynamic, I guess. Yeah, I got you guys. I know what you want to say. I have been told so.
Prepare for battle.
We'll see, because Earth Spirit and Silence are very, very good at, like... Well, Earth Spirit's good at closing the gap, and Silence is good at putting the pressure on you, on top of, like, either the Prophet or the Weaver. Probably the Prophet, but... Yeah. We'll see how they want to lane. Like, he already has a TP, so he knows he wants to be able to move as early as he sees a bad
30
lane.
seconds to battle.
And they want to adjust to finding him against the solo lane as much as possible. Like, you can see just by how they're moving right now that they have no idea on the lanes.
The battle begins.
Is he gonna get both bounties, or is he? No, he
Seeds
is.
of fortune.
Is it really worth? Guess he's not gonna miss any CS, yeah. Oh, he's just gonna TP top, okay. I think he might regret TPing top. We'll see. Yeah, and look at this poor body block, warded. Really annoying creeps here though, so if he ever goes back to the jungle. Mana burn creeps pretty good against Weaver. Yeah, that creep's broken. He's a Timbersaw, man.
No way!
Oh, he missed. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yep. That's a lane winning thing as well if you would have cancelled that cell. And now this Earth Spirit's just kind of walking in. I'm not really sure what he wants to accomplish. Who's harassing who, man? He just walked in to get slapped a few times by an old man, you know? How does that feel?
Yes.
Exactly. That's what just happened. He just walked to the lane to get slapped. And yeah, now he gets sidestepped by the old man. Die to Roche? Aw.
Earthblood! I cut you, and I split you, and I killed you!
He has his boots now though, so it's less likely to happen again. This is why you don't like Necro mid in a lot of cases, because he is extremely susceptible in these scenarios. Probably be a while for that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tanky here. This shouldn't be too bad though, considering it's only the Prophet right now, and he still has Tango himself.
Invisibility.
How? I think they're extremely reliant on the Timber being around to get a kill on her for now.
Gotcha.
Maybe a Prophet ulti. Eventually.
Come, come.
Yeah, in like 2 minutes maybe, but we'll see. He probably leaves for lane if he ever feels threatened. And right now, with Weeha having the Invisor, he can go bottom for free. So he's going to be able to get some levels there. And the Ancient's going to find out that, you know, his camp's warded. And he's going to see that it's going to spawn, so he knows he can stay there.
Dire are scanning.
What a god. Not them, got the mana. Shrine up. With enough spells to harass first from the setter, then yeah.
Structures are fortified.
Otherwise, they just skip the lane and pressure him, you know? Like, he's not farming while this is happening, and for the most part, it's just about, like, either drawing a rotation or taking the tower.
ELS.
Can't see the forest.
Where are you going?
Radiant's bottom tower is fortified.
Spirit is weak. Triple kill.
The only upside to that is that the Shaker got -2, which is somewhat relevant, but yeah. Yeah, that's a really low risk play for them, and
Is under attack.
if they can
Healing power.
Yes.
Wait up.
no, he's dead. Oh, never mind. Oracle. Good hero. Just had the mana. And meanwhile, Cancel's still like soaking up the pressure mid, getting not ideal farm, but you know, good enough.
Structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Will not thrive.
Surprise. We'll take that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
A talisman against long odds.
What have we here?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What a player. Yeah, I was gonna say good luck doing it again. Really good trade in the end.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm just timber surfing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they could if all goes perfectly, but you know, Earthswit's probably going to be there to throw something. Change the
Dire's
chance
top
of
tower
kill.
is under attack.
I think they just kind of continue playing the keep away and farm as much as you can game, because right now the heroes don't do that much. You know, Shaker's very reliant on either having a blink.
Has fallen.
Yep.
Go!
Radiant's
Double
middle tower is
damage.
under attack.
Right, free kill mid though, DD inch.
That went well.
That's several hundred pure damage a hit. Feels good, man.
A golden thread.
Everything's free gold for Elk, man. Should get gold for denying creeps as well.
Just having fun.
Such a disappointment.
And so you're telling me you don't think it's a good idea to teach people how to deny creeps? That happened ages ago anyway. Speaking of Elk. Right now they have good heroes to pressure him. So I don't think they're gonna mind too much if he gets like a 15-18 minute radiance, as long as they kill him a few times and they feel like they're doing well. Like their free cores are all pretty equal. You know, they're farming decently. Their supports have their levels, which is the most important thing for the supports at the moment. They'll get their gold when they start winning fights. No. We might see one defensively. He wants them both, man. He can get both if he doesn't get scythed.
I reap you.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Super safe play.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The sacred grove awaits.
That was genius.
And now that ups the Radiant's timing by like a minute, so he can have that by the 15-minute mark pretty comfortably.
Dire are
And
scattered.
that's when Elk becomes really scary. Because like, they don't have the damage to kill him super quickly unless they all focus on him. And that's why Oracle's a hero, right?
Radiant's top tower.
Same thing with Earthshaker. So he's just gonna go balls to the wall. And unless they have global, he doesn't really have to be that scared. You know, if they don't have global, it's up to the Earth Spirit to somehow find the Oracle and then, you know, play with his team. Well, it's going up and up. It was like 4 or 5 times last game for sure. How many times do teams draft 0 stuns so their enemies can TP out all the
Radiant's
time?
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh wow. Mikey took the damage talent instead of the health on Prophet. That's a first for me. I mean, it's a lot of damage. You normally only see people pick it in pubs because, you know, they want to right click really hard. Pro games, you normally always see the health. Especially in a game like this. Yeah, where like Necro's gonna do a lot of damage just innately, so is the Elk.
Come get healed.
Never mind. They actually have so much heal on this team. Yeah, Oracle's a good hero, man.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Wish fulfilled.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I think he would have gained like a lot more than 1,000.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Who fells me?
You reap.
Not like the health would have mattered there at all, so
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
pretty easy kill. And now Ench can start hitting the mid tower with a stolen catapult. Does she pay for it though?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He got a bit ballsy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Welling Death's good, man. And he had like minus armor from 3 or 4 buck hits, so.
Those.
Talk about overreacting.
It is a good way. It means every kill you get gives you more money. That is a good thing, right? Right? I mean, like, every kill you get is now worth more. Yeah, but I also don't mean it. Like, killing this elk is gonna be a ball ache.
What have we here?
Go.
Like, they can do it, but they commit so much into killing that hero that then the rest of his team are going to be able to do things. Like, Kezu does a good amount of damage, Cancel is going to also do a good amount of damage in fights. So it's not like they can just focus out and presume that the fight's done at that point. And he's also going to do a crap ton of damage while they're focusing him just because of Acid Spray and Radiance.
Illusion.
I would be very worried. Like,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
you don't have to do it if you can find a way to play around other sides of the map. But yeah, like it's just a good tower to take down. You're never going to complain if you get it, but you might complain if you don't get it. You know. And yeah, but how do they actually fight? Like this Elk's, he's gonna do so much damage with the concussion talent. Like supports are gonna die pretty quick, and there's a lot of sustain on this team. They're irrelevant in this game now, it feels like. They need a few more, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes to be able to get 1 or 2 items.
We'll take that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Dire are scanning.
But he's scared to show as well. I don't know if I'd say lost, but yeah, it's like they have a lot of respect, so they know what plays to not go for. But, you know, they have to try for something. What a snipe, what a player. And that's all on the Elk, pretty much. If you look at every other hero, they're within X amount of, you know, like 400 or 500 of their counterpart in the game, right? And then you compare Timbersaw to Elk, and there's a 9k difference. Nearly 10k.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is Alchemist for you, man. And he's just about to hit level 18 as well, and then, yeah, you're not killing him. You can blow every single spell, and I think he just mantas off the silences, and armlet toggles up, and the ult does the rest once he gets 18. Because at this point, you know, they don't have quite enough damage. They have a good amount, but... yeah. And then they also have to worry about the rest of the heroes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has Radiant's top tower has fallen.
See myself out, shall I?
Very small consolation, but at least it's something, right? I feel like they're gonna need a way to get Roche at some point, but their physical damage output is like... it's mediocre. You know, there's no medallion on the team yet, there's no... like minus armor at all, outside of the Weaver. Who went Diffusal first, which against Necro is pretty standard. Same thing with the Oracle, if they if he likes Face Edicts himself or something, he can purge it off so his team can do more damage, that kind of stuff. Shame you can't defuse it on yourself anymore, but let's be honest, that was completely broken. I think it mostly just comes down to them winning a fight where the elk dies and they somehow snowball. Because making plays on the map is... it's not as bad as it was previous games because they only have a blink echo to worry about as far as like instant control goes. So they can push the heroes a bit more, but splitting the map isn't going to win them the game this time. You know, they are going to need a point where they win a fight, and this elk is so fat, if you kill him, I don't know how you're going to kill him with an Octarine core when he eventually gets it, but if you kill him, you're going to get a lot of money. And then that might propel you to somehow have enough money to kill him a second time. But to be honest...
all is silence.
yeah, I just don't see it right now. Like, Silencer and Earthspirit are... yeah, they're not really going to do that much now. They're mostly just utility, and I don't think the elk is at a point where he cares about your utility. If he takes the 300 health talent, then good luck. If he takes the attack speed talent, then he can at least hit buildings faster. Maybe get a Roche a bit easier. But no, he goes super safe route, goes for the health. Now he's running around with 3k health with his armlet on. 2.9 if you know you want to ignore excessive rounding. You can't ignore him anymore. I don't think he even needs BKB. Like, that's what Oracle's for. Yep. They would have been very happy with the elk stun hitting the timber, but he just couldn't get it off in time after the mantis. So free Roche. I mean, there's very little way for them to contest. Now they know Global's down. They're doing the right thing. They're trying to shove the lane in. Get some vision down. I don't even think you give this to Elk, right? You give it to... no, okay, they are going to give it to him. I guess he's the building hitter. I guess. Nom nom nom. Eat those trees, boy. That's a huge kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Has he hit a stun, like, outside of the 1 or 2 kills he's gotten? I feel really bad for him. Like, every stun's been on himself.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
I mean, there are a lot of forms of control. I'm not sure he needs to, but... he's just pushing the lane out, you know. He cancels his TP. He wants to buy his BKB? He can't afford to, he needs the damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think most of that is just down to the fact his team have not been able to take the fights where they want to. Yeah, and you see how desperate they are with the Prophet trying to man fight an Earthshaker. And they're trying to go on like multiple fronts, but they still can't really go. You know, they know there's not 5 heroes there, and they still can't capitalize on the window. Is that Rax? Probably.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, it's on the chicken if he actually wants to get it, but... bit of miss micro.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Come on, sprites.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Man, that's 2 kills. I think that's just game.
You're melting.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, I mean,
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
yeah, you just send one hero back and then you rampage the rest of their base.
You've been mixing with a raw
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, he's doing his best, but like,
Radiant's bottom
you need to wait to like get them out of your base, you know. We have missed. Outplayed.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I mean, he's doing his best, but like, unfortunately, his best ain't good enough.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What do you mean, dude? Speak for yourself.
Another petal falls.
Bambi is dead. Can they kill him? Jaker has no mana. He has the soaring in 5.
You'll hear no more from me.
I mean, I guess.
A golden thread.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Order of magnitude.
Our fates were woven from the
Radiant's
first.
top tower has
I'm
fallen.
next.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
They do not. The throws. Yeah, the only time he's died was not relevant. Again, it's. I think they had a better draft this game, but you can just see they're not on the same level.